Ocho, the game was very, very exciting. The Falcons come
whoa,
back.
whoa,
And
whoa. The game was very exciting. The game was very lackluster the first, second, and third quarter. The game didn't become exciting until it got to the fourth. But go ahead, I'm gonna let you finish, baby.
Yeah. The Falcons beat the Eagles 22-21. Drake London touchdown puts Atlanta ahead late. Atlanta won an absolute stunner of a ball game. We thought it was over. C.J. Gardner-Johnson makes an unbelievable stop on Bijan Robinson, stops him in the hole, and he says, "You know what? Nah, don't even worry about it." Falcons says, "Okay, we're going to keep y'all out of the end zone." They get the ball back, go right back down the field. Eagles fans. Now, last week when y'all went on Green Bay, y'all was in Brazil and y'all won. I said, Ocho, I'm not sold on that defense. I say, I see some things I don't like, Ocho. I'm not so. Oh, hater, you hating again. Oh, meat riding up. Y'all see, what y'all fail to realize is Ocho and I have 2.5 decades of what playing the game, breaking the games down, watching the games. The difference between Ocho and I and most people that do what I do, you watch the game, yay, they scored a touchdown. Yay, they got a sack. My job is to go deeper. I need to know why they scored. I need to know how they got that sack. So when I come up here and I sit before you, I can give you things. I don't got no dog in the fight. I don't have no anybody on the Eagle side. Raheem Morris came by. He was great. Sat down when we was on the tour, Ocho, gave us 15 minutes of his time. Greatly appreciate that. I know Arthur Blank a little bit. Yes, I have his number. I'm cool with Mr. Blank. I don't bother that man. I don't ask him for tickets, but he just thought it'd be good. We used to go to the same gym, used to train with the same Pilates teacher. So I just throw that out there. But Ocho, when I watched it, I said, Ocho, I ain't sold on the Eagles defense. I told you that last week. I said, I'm not sold, Ocho. I said, because that back end, it scares me. And they can't consistently generate pressure. They let Hassan Reddick go. Fletch retired. Brandon Graham is good, but he's getting a little long in the tooth. I said, Ocho, they're not consistently generating pressure, and you can run on them. Whoa. Shannon, stop hating. You starting off the season hating already? Hey, Eagle fan, what y'all got to say about Unc now? Y'all want to talk about anything?
See, we got to, I'm not sure what they need to do, what adjustments they need to make with Jordan Davis. With Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter up there. With those two behemoths of young men, there should be constant pressure at every time. Actually, nobody, based on what they have at the front line, should really be able to run the goddamn ball. Just thinking about those two right there clogging up the middle, it shouldn't be nobody running the ball at all. But for some reason, Bijan Robinson is also a special back as well. He's a special back. Yeah. But when thinking about the game, to me, obviously, it was boring. If you watch the first and the second quarter, it was a snooze fest. It did not get exciting until the end of the game, which always happens in low-scoring games for some reason like this. It gets great at the end. Now, the game was sealed and dealed and done if Saquon could have caught that ball and gotten that first down. Then you could have run the clock out because you picked up the first.
Just run the ball.
Well,
just run. Ocho, do you know 40 seconds going to go off the clock?
Hold on. If they ran the ball, they were anticipating the run. That's why the swing pass was wide open in the flat. He just dropped it.
It's great if you make it. Guess what? I run the ball, and I'm going to run it all the way down. I'm going to take me a timeout. I'm going to take 40 seconds off the clock. How much was time? So that's a minute.
Hold on, but you got to think about it. In that situation, in that scenario, based on down and distance, the time of the game in the fourth quarter, what are the Atlanta Falcons expecting? They're expecting them to hand the ball off to Saquon. That's why I thought the play call was beautiful to me. We just needed Saquon. I'm talking about we. I'm talking about we. As an Eagle fan.
He should have called the ball,
as an Eagle fan. It was a
great play call. Yeah, you're right. I'm anticipating you're going to run it. I'm thinking just like you. Oh, y'all running this ball. Ain't no way y'all will let Jalen Hurts throw this ball.
Play action, roll out, Saquon wide open. He just drops it. Boom, hold on. Wait a minute now. We still got time. The Falcons come out. They get the ball back and drive the length of the field. Hold on. We playing too shell. We playing too high. I don't know what the safety's doing. The corner route to Darnell Mooney. The first corner route to Darnell Mooney. Why is the safety all the way back there like it's goddamn punt return?
Because he worried about that double move to the post.
Even still, in that situation, they got to throw the ball short. Boom, if you're in two, your antennas got to go up. Let's say it was Ed Reed back there. What you think Ed Reed doing?
But here's the
listen,
thing,
he
Ocho.
gonna bait you, and he driving on the corner because he noticed what you running based on Darnell Mooney's alignment. I know the corner route coming.
Let me tell you why you play in cover 2. You can't get no pressure. You better not go single high safety, and you ain't got but what you touch Kirk Cousins one time. Think about what he did. What was Kirk Cousins doing in the pocket on that last
patting the goddamn ball. Patting the ball.
God damn. I wonder what my kids. I wonder if my wife done put the kids to bed. Damn, I wonder what my mom doing. Man, that's a beautiful night in Philly. Damn, he doing all that.
Somebody got to fill a void, huh? They let Hassan Reddick go. He led him in sacks last year. They let him go. Yes. So somebody got to pick up the slack. Up the middle, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, baby, y'all got to come to the party now.
They got to get in shape. I mean, they can't run with 2 plays. Jordan Davis run 2 plays and come out.
You don't think they in shape?
No, hell no. Why you running 2 plays and come out the ball game?
Well, I mean, when it comes to the interior, most of the time, most teams, they how do you call it? They switch, not switch.
They rotate. They on a rotation.
To stay fresh.
Ain't none of them jokers got no pressure. Fruit fresh. I need some dogs. Hey, go hunting.
Yeah.
Okay, you fresh. You fresh and ain't getting no pressure. So what the hell am I doing?
I see you going with it.
And Ocho, okay, you could say, well, they're trying to generate pressure. They can't stop the run. You got to be able to do something. You're gonna let the team do whatever the F they want. They run the ball, they throw the ball. I mean, so what you got to stop something, Ocho. You can't give a team. And the only thing is that Kirk Cousins was 20 of 29, 241, 2 touchdowns, 1 sack, no pick, no turnovers, which was clean. 28 rushes, 152 yards. Come on, Ocho.
Yeah, you're right. And the Eagles had a shot at the end of the game, even though they got the ball. It was just a few seconds left on the clock. AJ Terrell, when Devontae ran that, he tried to run that corner. They were playing 2-man too. They were playing 2-man because AJ Terrell followed him all the way out. He gave him a slight push. That little nudge, AJ Terrell, when Devontae Smith tried to break to the left, he lost his balance a tad bit. I think he would have got to that ball. When he lost his balance a tad bit, Jesse Bates was at the break on it, and it was a wrap.
Of course I'll play 22-man. Where the hell is Cousins going? I'm playing cover 5.
Yeah.
Which is 3 under 2 deep. Absolutely. He ain't going nowhere. Troy said during the game, Kurt says he's not 100%.
Yeah, absolutely not. Not coming off Achilles injury. Definitely not 100%.
And they still couldn't bob him. They still couldn't get consistent.
At least
pressure.
make him uncomfortable back there.
Oh, they got a big fan. I don't care who your DC is. If you don't get it ain't X's and O's, it's Jims and Joes. That's what make offenses go. That's what make defenses go. Because Andy Reid ran that same offense when he had Donovan McNabb and he had Alex Smith. And you tell me it looked like it did when he had Patrick Mahomes. That's the same offense. They call the same thing. Do it look the same to you? Absolutely not. So this notion that an individual, a DC or OC, is going to make that, you better have them dogs. Aaron Donald is going to be Aaron Donald no matter who his DC is. He's had a number of defensive coordinators, and he's won Defensive Player of the Year with all of them. It's him. Yeah. So Big Fan Joe, and he's unbelievable. But when you look at him, what he had in San Francisco, when he had them 2 dogs, them thumpers, he had Patrick Willis and Navarro Bowman, and he had Big Justin Smith. Now you look at that defense they had in the 49ers when Jim Harbaugh was there, and you go look at what he had in Philly. Now you tell me the difference.
Yeah, I think that
they had thumpers. You got to come down here. He wants to play. In his heart of hearts, he wants to play cover 2. He believes he can stop the run with his front 7. And if you got dogs, you can. But if you don't, you got to invert that safety, drop him down, but you compromise your edges. I still don't know to this day what the hell is Darius Slay.
But you know what he was doing now. And listen,
getting beat for the game-winning touchdown.
Too, but as a former DB, you look at what he's doing. Like he knows what he did wrong. What's the first thing they tell you as a DB? Keep your eyes well. Out the what?
Out the backfield.
Out the backfield. Keep your eyes, because if you got your eyes on the quarterback waiting on the ball to be thrown, then you don't know where your goddamn receiver going.
Because he trying to clue.
Yeah.
You see what he tried to do, Ocho? He looking at this,
jump.
and all he did was do
He was finna jump. He was finna jump.
Yes.
But, and you know what's funny?
You can't guess in that situation, though.
I messed up too. I jinxed the Eagles a little bit. Right when the series was coming, I said, you know what's gonna happen? I say Darius Slay is finna get an interception because I know he's gonna sit on something. He's gonna sit on something based on the scenario, based on the circumstance. The ball has to come out because they don't have that much time.
Ocho, the ball doesn't have to, Ocho, it doesn't have to come out quick because you can't get pressure. Why would you do that's what you do if you can generate pressure. You can't do that if you can't get no pressure. You ain't no way you can guess like that, Ocho, with no pressure.
You gotta play honest, huh?
Yes. Yes. Ocho, if you come into a situation and they come with bomb blitz and you see the DC on the sideline and he doing this saying blow it up. Okay, now I can take a chance. The ball got to come because we got everybody hitting every hole. We got A, B, C, D. Everybody's coming. I got to take a chance. I don't know exactly. He can run a slant. He can run a fade. But I'm going to take my chance. I'm playing inside leverage.
Hold on.
Ocho, with you playing off and y'all playing base and y'all playing straight up D, ain't no way you can guess like that. No way in hell.
When I think about it too, what you talking about taking chances, C.J. Gardner-Johnson on that touchdown to Darnell Mooney, that ball was supposed to come out. It was supposed to come out on timing because there was a blitz. But Kirk, instead of drilling the ball, he loafed it up. That's why he was able to catch that and get away from to get that touchdown. He did what he was supposed to do, understanding the ball had to come out fast. It just so happened Kirk loafed the ball up instead of drilling it, so he couldn't really make a play on the ball. And he was out of position because he sat.
Ocho meant loft. He meant lofted
loft,
ball.
My bad. What I said? I said floating.
Loaf.
Oh, loaf. Oh, my bad. It was a good game. It was a good game once the fourth quarter came. Outside of the fourth quarter,
Ocho, but you got to understand, man, we can't get no Ocho, if your D-line can't get pressure, you can't gamble. You cannot. It's too risky. And the reward, you PBI. Okay, in that situation, this is what you got to think. This isn't the first quarter. A touchdown here is probably going to get you beat. That's what you have to, and that's what you have to look at when I'm talking about Will Levis. Okay, let's just say for the sake of argument, you complete that pass for 2 yards. You get a 2-yard gain. What's the worst thing can happen? Pick six. You got to weigh it. Okay, 2 yards, pick six. 2-yard, pick six. They don't average up, Ocho. Right. In that situation, Slay, you can't take that chance. Your defense hasn't gotten consistent pressure all night. Why would you risk it in that situation? That's all I'm asking. I'm not, look, hey, you win, you lose, and he's made some plays. But all I'm saying in that situation, why would you take that chance and keep your eyes in the backfield? The danger isn't Cousins, it's the guy that you're guarding.
Yeah. Damn.
And what? He was in the backfield. He gave him a slight nod, and the next thing you know, boom, boom. So, it's, man, Ocho, you know how much it hurts to lose a game in the waning seconds?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Well, hold on. How much it hurt? Forget the waning seconds. The game was actually over. Listen, the game of football is all about moments. It's about 1, 2, or maybe 3 plays. I said it last night. 1, 2, maybe 3 plays out of the 70 you run that changed the trajectory of a game. And that one play to Saquon, where I'm assuming the defense, they thought they was running it. The play action rolled out, Saquon wide open. He didn't look it all the way in. It changed everything.
And see, in a situation like that, Ocho, I'm catching it and I'm going to the ground because I know you ain't got no more timeouts. So the only thing I care, because even if I don't, all I want to do, Ocho, is just catch the ball. It doesn't matter about anything else in that situation. You just have to understand. Remember how we say situational football, offense and defensive players. That's where your IQ come in. In a situation like this, man, damn, I want to jump something so bad. But boy, if I miss on this situation, it's probably going to cost us some game. Plus, we ain't really got pressure all night long. Nah, can't take that.
Speaking of IQ though, this is the difference between the great safeties. And I'm just thinking, I'm going back to my day, and I keep mentioning Ed Reed because I understand how he played the game based on situation and circumstance and IQ, and knowing that the ball has to come out at some point because you got to drive the length of the field for one, and the chance of you taking a shot, in that situation is slim to none. Even though they can't get pressure, when they were in that two shell. And Darnell Mooney had that tight split outside edge of the numbers, there's only one thing he's going to do. He's running that goddamn corner route. At that I'm not sure who the safety was. I don't know his name. It was either number 32 or 22.
Burke. Hold on.
Hey, I'm just saying if it was me, I'm not a safety. I'm just understanding the game in the situation that is at hand. The corner route is coming. I'm gonna sit, and I'm going to get that. Either I'm gonna knock it down, or I'm gonna get an interception.
But here's the thing. I see you do that, Ocho. You know what I'm gonna do?
Pump it.
I'm gonna shake route you. I'm gonna hit that corner. I'm gonna hit that nod, and I'm gonna hit the post on you. And then and they say, and everybody gonna look at you and say, "Man, bro, you in cover too. What you doing?"
I'm gonna be the hero. I'm gonna be the hero.
Okay.
I'm gonna be the hero. And you know what's funny is I'm watching the plays. Like I think I could be in the booth. You know how you watch Tony Romo sometime, and Tony Romo telling you what play is going to happen before the play even got called, based on down the distance, based on alignment, based on the formation. He called it out. Because from team to team, it really doesn't change what you're going to do because everybody's tendencies is damn near the same. The only thing that's different is the formation you're running. So I'm like, you know what? Here you go. There you go. He got the goddamn corner. There's only so much you can do out of that goddamn split. Here it come. Long behold, the goddamn safety. They run it too. They trying to protect the deep ball, but you're back there too goddamn far to make a play on the fucking ball. You back there like you're in the punt returning.
But here's the thing, Ocho. In a situation like that, nothing cheap, nothing deep. You keep everything in front of you. That's what I mean.
You drive the length of the field.
You remember what happened? You remember when Joe Flacco? You remember the AFC divisional game against the Broncos? Jacoby Jones
on the right side of the field. Yeah.
You see what coming to?
And that safety took a goddamn badass angle on that ball.
He wasn't even supposed to take no angle. He's supposed to be back there to knock it down. It wasn't supposed to be no angle to take.
Right.
If I'm deep enough, how am I gonna take an angle? My angle's supposed to be forward. Because what happened is that once he got over here, he saw the ball and he panicked and he jumped too quick because he should have never been there anyway. What are you flat-footed? You as deep as the deepest. If that dude run out the stadium, if he's in Golden, you be in Golden, Colorado with him. In that situation, nothing cheap, nothing deep.
Man.
But the Eagles, I've had this concern. Hopefully the Eagles now, like, man, Unc be knowing what the hell he be talking about. People say I talk a lot, but they don't say I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. All you gotta do is, like I said, I got too many years invested in studying the game. That's why I watch the game with no sounds. Troy, Romo, Brady, or Olsen, nobody can offer me anything that I don't know.
Already.
I know what I'm looking for, not what they're gonna tell me to look for, what to see. There's a difference. And so that's why it's hard for me to hear the sound because they're like, go to the game because, man, what should they do here? What they gonna run here? What happened? Bro, damn. I'm trying to concentrate.
Right.
Try to tell you what happened. But that's the thing, Ocho. If you watch the game, and it started when you got the game tape, ain't no taping, ain't no sound to film. Now, occasionally they would I would watch the sound because I was listening for calls to see if I could hear a call. If they said Reno, if they said Dallas, they said Texas, they had certain calls with coverages. I'm listening. So I'm going to hear. I'm looking, but man, the Falcons, that the Eagles, like, oh man, we got this one.
Oh shit! I thought they had. I thought they had it too. I thought they had it. I would get. Listen, I would the whole fourth quarter. I'm guessing right. I'm calling the plays out. I'm tweeting the plays out. I'm saying what's gonna happen on each drive, and lo and behold, damn, it's all good though. Eagles gonna be all right. They're gonna be all right.
Well, look, it all depends on how soon
Did Brown
AJ
come back? Oh, they lucky AJ Brown was tonight.
Because they were missing him. But Ocho, they still got issues with their defense. AJ can't pressure the quarterback. AJ can't defend pass breakup footballs. AJ can't stop the run. That's one side of the ball. You still have issues on the other side. When are you going to get that corrected?
You know, I think in the secondary, I think they straight. Now, what they do need to be able to generate some pressure up front. Jalen Carter, goddamn Jordan Davis, Brandon.
They gotta get Sweat.
Brandon. It's Brandon Ingram, right?
Yeah,
Brandon Graham. Brandon Graham. But hey, you know what? I like the Eagles for the simple fact I know the secondary, they're gonna be straight with Maddox, CJ Gardner-Johnson back there, and that young motherfucker from Toledo. Boy, what's his last name? The young corner.
Hold on. Yeah.
Hey, boy, young bull, nice.
Quentin Mitchell.
Quentin Mitchell? You said Quentin Mitchell?
Yeah.
Hey, that young bull, nice, boy. Yeah, he nice.
Yeah, you got to take some lunch.
Yeah.
You got to take Ocho. You know, hey, it ain't but a few that's come in as true rookies and not taking no lumps. You got to take some now.
Most definitely. Listen, he took a lump tonight. There was a play he tried to make a nice play on Darnell Mooney. He got away from him a little bit. He was a tad bit late, but that's what they say.
Yeah, he took a bad angle.
That's what they say. It's a game of inches now. It's a game of inches. Now, when he's back in that scenario again, under those circumstances, with a team driving down the score to win a game, he know what to do next time. He's nice. He's nice.
Yeah.
He's real nice. So, listen, the Eagles going to be all right. They're going to be all right.
You sure about that?
I'm telling you. I ain't telling you what I know. I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know.
You told me that last year.
I did? Oh, when they were 10-1, they them boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
You like, but they tell
let me tell you why though.
You check engine light on. Now I keep telling I said, Ocho, you need to get that car in there. I hear it ticking a little bit. Hey.
Can I tell you why they fell apart last year? Now, the defensive coordinator last year for the Eagles and some of the plays he was calling didn't sit well with some of the players on the field. It just didn't work well for them. So there was a disconnect. And you know what happened when there's a disconnect? That means the Wi-Fi ain't good. So the signal be bad. So the signal between the defensive coordinator and the players on the field, it wasn't going hand in hand.
I also think, Ocho, is a situation where them guys wasn't trying to tackle last year. Man, them guys in the secondary wasn't doing no tackling.
That playoff game looked bad. It looked bad.
You remember, Ocho, you ever see a situation? Oh, man, somebody else going to make the play. No, you going to make the play. I ain't counting on somebody else to make a play. I'm going to make it. I can't wait on, man, Ocho going to make a play, so I ain't going to run hard. I know he's going to throw the ball. Nah, hell nah. I ain't counting on Ocho to make every play. If Ocho make it play, so be it. But just in case, let me be ready. And that's how guys need to think. But congratulations to the Atlanta Falcons. They go on the road on a Monday night and beat the Philadephia Eagles 22-21. Kirk Cousins goes perfect on the game-winning drive. Jake London catches it, and they hold off the Eagles. Hold off the Eagles 22-21. They intercept Jalen Hurts late in the ball game to preserve the victory, and the Falcons go to 1-1 on the season.